Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of Control. As you can see up there at the top left, we have a new mission to find Dylan. That is Jesse's brother, who went missing some years ago and was found to have a very, very high aptitude towards being the next director. And then, oh gosh, something happened where his powers went out of control. We got a very brief description of this last time. As I recall, our goal is to go to the containment sector to find the Panopticon where Dylan is held. Also, we're going to be keeping one eye out for this, collect 5 mold samples from Dr. Underhill. This is an example of a type of mission where we might wind up looking up exactly where to go. And sometimes, usually when I say that, the very next thing that happens is we find a sample and then know what to go looking for. So, pending new information, I'm just going to put out there that if we choose to look this up, we'll talk about it just so that people are aware. Otherwise, we will be progressing on this. And just 1 second, because it just occurred to me, we've got one very quick thing. Sorry for the dead air here. Yeah, the go find this thing, and I know what to look for, I think, in terms of these mold patches, but grows near fresh corpses. There are fresh corpses everywhere in the game, as far as I can tell. So, what specifically does that mean? Either we will find it or we won't. It's the sort of mission that I would like to be able to do, and if we can't find it naturally, then we might look it up. But until then, let's go head down to the Panopticon, which I think here's the elevator.
No hiss followed you in, right?
Containment sector, here we go. Control has been a very interesting game to explore because it is broader than any other Remedy game that I've ever played.
Containment sector. Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
All right, let's take a quick look. We just got a hotline call, and we should be able to get a little bit more detail here.
The containment sector, the Panopticon, is home to the altered items we find and contain. It is a maximum security prison. It's a vault for the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to blow this world to dust. A temple, a place of worship filled with idols of angry gods. It's all of these, and none of them. It's something more profound, unbelievable, unknowable, something worse. Altered items. We've found many. They appear mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth. They're all powerful, dangerous. They press heavy on our minds because that's their nature. They've been altered because we can't stop thinking about them. We put them on altars because they're used to being worshipped. This keeps them calm. We contain them, but they don't want to be controlled. We study them to discover what makes them tick. If this place were ever reached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions.
Oh, let me look at some of these. All right, so that appears to be Trench over there. If I had to guess, this would be his predecessor, who has been named, but I don't remember. This just appears to be a random rock formation. And then over here, if there's another way to zoom in, by the way, instead of aiming at these things, I have not yet had it introduced. And here's... Is that the... That's not the power core, is it? The NSC, whatever? Okay, so I gotta start paying a lot more attention to this signage. We got logistics, medical wing, security, and the Panopticon. The Panopticon is what we're angling towards, and I assume we're gonna see a lot of those other things either along the way or on a revisit as we move forward. I do want to check out some of these areas. Oh, I hear something. So there is at least one significant SCP story about a massive containment breach and release of all of the things that they have. Oh! Why is this one flying? I thought that they usually hover about ground level. Oops. Oh, I really wanted to make friends. Off to an immediate bang here. Alright, well, you're gonna have to... Wait, this doesn't feel like a safe place. Now, realizing that we do not have to maintain line of sight to make friends is pretty significant. Because it gives me a lot more freedom in how we move there. Okay, apparently I can't make friends with that person. Just fine. I need his blue shards. Okay, and you're the one that's my friend, yes? Okay. Wait, accuracy boost. What's this? Oh, probably when you're aiming. Let's look. But I bet accuracy boost is that when you're aiming, you get a damage boost. No, accuracy plus 7%. What do you think that means? That's interesting. Maybe it's a little bit of auto-aim on your shots? I don't know what accuracy means in this context. It seems really pinpoint. Hello to Feecrest. Feecrest, I hope that you're having a nice... I hope that you're having a nice Christmas Eve day so far. I mostly hope that Baby Fox Eyes is having a great Christmas Eve day. I have a lot of very, very fond memories of being so excited for Christmas and Christmas Eve, and although now it is mostly an opportunity to get together with friends and family, and, you know, in this case, in a, you know, COVID type year, do some streaming and maybe connect with people that way. I hope it is as exciting for her to have a, you know, a nice holiday at home with great baked goods and presents to look forward to and stuff like that. I hope that she has as much fun as I remember having. Sorry, that was Jesse's face that just did that because I misjudged. I've often thought about, this is my own little, like, sort of SCP scenario. What if just one day, unexplained, every human being in the world had Superman-level strength? I guess my question is, at the end of a week, would any structure on planet Earth still be standing? Like, so strong that you couldn't reasonably control it, that even an accidental trip and fall would collapse a wall or something like that. That if suddenly you had power that fantastical, you would... you know, without the benefit of decades of practice to learn how to be careful with it, it would be catastrophic. So we've got logistics and security over there. Actually, both doors lead that way. Do any doors lead to Panopticon? Doesn't appear so, although we do have some branches just beyond this door. Okay. Nope. I can make at least one friend, but I do need to see him for a second. You. That guy. Holy hell. All right, we got him. Okay, I really need to find the guy that keeps shooting those rockets. Oh, this is not going my way. So that was just sloppy. It was just incredibly sloppy in terms of like my positioning and refusal to kill these guys. Hello to Samalander, who says that it's an early start. Yes, it is. This is how early I'd like to start many days, but on the previous days, Sunny Panda has been on, and we really like watching the Sunny Panda. He's been playing some Dark Souls, and I do not want to play Dark Souls. Also, I missed this somehow, so already that death has been a success. Oh, wait. Spin Rider rate of fire boost. I think what I need to do is stop being quite as focused on... Oh boy. Trying to make friends. I don't know why I like that ability so much. I just like turning the enemies against one another. Well, hold on. Because I can make friends with this one, and then he'll go blow up his friends. Okay. See, I'm not going out there so that he can just blow me up in the sky. Alright, you shoot your friend then. Alright. And now we don't have to fight anybody. What is this? Is this another thing I forgot? Wow, look at this. I'm very glad I died all of a sudden. Let's go over to collectibles, and we're going to read the record that I somehow overlooked in the previous mad firefight. While altered items and objects of power may seem similar at first, it's important to note some very key distinctions. Firstly, objects of power grant para-utilitarian abilities. See file PUT 812 for an introduction on the subject. Secondly, objects of power translocate anyone who makes physical contact to the astral plane. This is widely believed to be due to the redaction's affiliation with the objects of power. Not every individual is allowed in the astral plane, which indicates the blank evaluates who can and cannot enter. So wouldn't that be... But the redaction is too long to be the word board, but the board is extra planner, isn't it? Figuras has a question about Jedi Fallen Order. I'll take a look at it in just 1 second. Thirdly, and this is not always the case, objects of power are much more paranaturally redacted than alter items, charged, powered, affiliated. Looking at the specific criteria that defines an object of power, it is no wonder they are notably rarer than altered items. In fact, we have redacted altered items for every object of power contained within the Bureau. So that must be a number, like dozens of or something like that, maybe? So Figuras is asking about Jedi Fallen Order. Steam has a tag on it of Souls-like. His question is the difficulty in the same realm as Dark Souls? Because I do not have any interest in the Dark Souls franchise at all. Not even close. First of all, unlike a Souls game, Jedi Fallen Order has difficulty options. So... Oh, sorry, that's my friend. So... I played that game at normal and had a very, very good time. There is a lighter difficulty than that, and they might have even patched in like a story mode where combat is, by design, even easier than that if you just want to experience the story, which I had a very good time with. You can change the difficulty at any time, so if you're not having a good time with whatever you choose, you can just go in and adjust it in the menu. And even within that, it simply is not predicated on the same style of gotcha moments as a Souls game. So it is Souls-like in that it shares some of the same design sensibilities. For example, you have a number of healing items on you at any given time. You can use those healing items at any time, but the way that they are replenished is by visiting, let's say, a bonfire. It's the Jedi equivalent of a bonfire. It's a meditation circle. Whoops, sorry, friend. Fucking asshole. Don't turn your rockets that way. No, don't stand near that! And nothing of value is lost. Okay, who's doing that? Ah, Central Containment. That's not where we're headed, but I do want to visit there. We're going to head towards the Panopticon since that's our main quest, and then hopefully circle back and explore some of the other areas as we go. I feel like one of the things that has thrown me off is my natural desire to explore. And I feel like overall... Wait, let me see. Is this mold up here? It looks like it's just... No, we can't get up there. Looks like it's just plants, but I'd like to check it out. Ch-ch-ch-mia. Also, Jedi Fallen Order does not have the same sort of priority on animations, where you have to be extraordinarily careful on when you attack or when you are defending. That's always been, like, the Dark Souls controls feel very stiff to me. Jedi Fallen Order is more like... It's a very quick and responsive game with a lot of additional combat options that open up as you progress. So what feels very simplistic at first is actually just sort of getting your feet wet so that then you feel more comfortable unlocking some additional powers. And there's a couple of things in there that I regret never really learning how to do. Like, there's a cool dodge move that I never quite... I don't think I ever did it once, just because I was so spazzy about not wanting to get eaten in the face. Sorry, I'm looking for Panopticon, which is probably straight ahead, but again, I just can't avoid exploring. Yeah, so I've been watching Sunny Panda play Dark Souls, and like I said before, I'm very, very glad that that game and that franchise, that design aesthetic, exists for the people that like it. I look at it and I say, this franchise appears to be filled with nasty, gotcha, anti-player moments that serve to express contempt for the player's time, and I just don't get it. I don't understand it personally. Okay. Waste Mannequin. The item was last owned by Madame Blank, an operatic performer from Berlin. After her career ended in a public scandal, she relocated to Redacted, Maine for reasons unknown. With her came the trappings of her old life, including this item. Locals report she rarely left her home in the short years she spent in Redacted. After her death, caused by Redacted... So I'm just trying to guess as to what that might be. The state held a public auction of her belongings, seeing as she had no known relatives. Various conflicting first-hand reports exist, but testimonies provided by witnesses of the event do contain some common elements. Most every witness saw numerous mannequins break through the house's windows, tumbling outside. Some witnesses report bright lights, some report high-pitched singing. These are unverified. Numerous civilians inside the house at the time of the incident were hospitalized for various injuries. 2 were crushed to death. Agents were dispatched upon seeing the article regarding these events during the Bureau's daily scans of national periodicals. The item was quickly identified and brought to the Bureau. That's Waste Mannequin. Do we think that's an object of power that we're going to get to have? Feecrest is saying that he likes games that are challenged, but when a game genuinely causes anger, then it's not for me. I am broadly with you. I will say that for me personally, there is an exception, which is the particularly God of Wars 1 and 2 actually made me angry when I played them, but in a way that was intended. There's something about the way that those games are put together with their various QuickTime events that just, they generate a potent reaction that I think is actually very much intended. Okay, I don't want to be very near this person. All right, let's get out of this room. So I'm going to go this way. Panopticon, that's exactly what we're looking for. Because I've never played any God of War. Oh boy, this feels boastful, but I honestly think that the original... Oh, hold on. In memory of the heroic agents who gave their lives to forces known and unknown for the protection and greater knowledge of all mankind, we honor their sacrifice. So who do we think we have here? Developers? I'm going to see if I quickly recognize any names. Not offhand. Although, like, I don't know the name of every animator. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. In maintenance? Well, we just passed a control point. Yeah, let's do it. Timed mission. I need the, whatever it is. And we'll be able to fast travel right back here. Here? Yes. Hopefully this is close enough, and it's going to be one of these. Let's go to the lower level. Actually, let's go to the higher level, because we can always jump down. Oh, hello to Mystery Cheese. No, just Mr. Cheese. Who says this game looks cool. Is it open world? No, well, it is... It's not open world, I would say. It is... more akin to a Metroidvania in that there will be reasons to revisit an area after you have been through once, because you will have additional abilities that might, or clearances that let you in. But it's not, you know how a good Metroidvania is like, oh, now you have this super missile, and that's good in both combat and for getting into this door. This game doesn't quite have that. But you do get lots of cool powers, and... Oh, come on. What is this railing made of? Okay. But yeah, Mr. Cheese, if you're interested, we do have the previous 6 episodes that are up in our archive. You can see it all the way from the beginning if you didn't want to get spoiled. Otherwise, you're welcome to hang out here. I will answer what I can. Bear in mind that I would say that there might be some plot spoilers as we go here. Our current mission is to destroy Hiss nodes, which look like these Twilight Princess-style cubicle intrusions on the world. I think that we've done the top floor okay. Oh, I see you, friend. Oh yeah, why don't you two just settle your differences over there? I don't need to get involved in that. Mr. Cheese is saying it's a really good stream. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is our primary game right now, but we do from time to time do other sort of audition streams. Yesterday, we did a pretty you know, not too much, I don't think, but a pretty good-sized look at the main story in Anno 1800. There's some dialogue in there, but mostly it serves as a very good tutorial on how the game flows. I'm just looking around for any more red nodes here. And I was actually just texting with twitch.tv/morethanamia about... Okay, that's fine. I don't think I took too much damage from that, or any. Just texting with More Than a Mia about possibly doing an audition, not so much an audition stream, but sort of a tutorial style stream of Surviving Mars. Okay, we did it. That's great. So now all I have to do is make it back to a quick travel point. We can go back to our main mission. But yeah, on the topic of is it open world, for example, it's... Gosh, I mean, since we're talking with Feecrest, it has some in common with, like, the world layout. Only in regards to the world layout. It has some things in common with a Dark Souls game, in that you have this complicated environment that there's a lot of emphasis on figuring out how do I physically get from one point to another, but then as you go, you unlock shortcuts and... Oh, hello. You unlock shortcuts and doorways and stuff so that as you continue to explore an area, it becomes easier to navigate as you go. And part of that is just you learning the layout, and part of that is... Oh, I want to get... So I'm just looking at my red arrow here, just trying to find my way over to this one, and we should be able to fast travel back to the Panopticon. Yeah, thinking about it, I think that probably Dark Souls is a better analogy for navigating this environment than like Metroid. But even that's imperfect. Wait, we got something here. Upgrade Shatter. Why are you... Oh, I guess I've unlocked the ability to do this, even if I don't have the crafting materials to do so. Alright. I wonder... So, I'm starting to think that things like Entropic Echoes and Remote Thoughts, those must be harvested from specific areas in the world. Maybe areas that I'm not going back to. I don't know. Alright, let's fast travel. Like, this whole fast travel system is very Dark Souls, I think. Logistics, yep. Feecrest would also like to see... Oh, and thank you for the follow, Mr. Cheese, by the way. Feecrest would also like to see Surviving Mars, another one he hasn't started yet. He was hooked on Planet Base for a while. The only thing he doesn't like is the lack of the ability to control individuals more. So in Surviving Mars, you do not control individual people. The way that you interact with the world is interesting, and I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm just getting oriented. This is what the map is good for, by the way. Which direction am I currently headed in? I'm headed north. That is the direction that I want to go. Alright, we already checked out the Wall of Honor. I don't... Oh, we can go through here. This area over here, by the way, is very dark. Do we want to check out Medical Wing? I want to. Oops. Sometimes I forget which weapon I have equipped. Let me see if I can make friends with this person. So you cannot duck when you're making friends. You do have to stand up, but aside from that, you have a lot of freedom in what you do. Alright, well that one went okay. No, it didn't! Nope, you're not my friend. I'm not going to kill you. Or sorry, I'm not going to befriend you. I want to shoot you for all of your blue shards. Okay. Not that. Also, Mr. Cheese, just so that you know, there might be other music in this game that you are not hearing, because this game has a disable copyright music option that we have sadly had to turn on. I need to shoot the curtain to see what happens. Well, we put some, well, one hole into the curtain. No, a couple. We put some in. Not much of a physical reaction, though. Oh, nice. Mr. Cheese says that stone thing is dope. Yeah, this game, the combat in this game hits real hard. And believe me, it feels probably even better than it looks. Yep, here we go. So I cannot get in here. I do not have clearance level 6 yet. That is... Yep, no medical wing for us. This is why I should stay on the straight and narrow and just go to Panopticon. I cannot leave these hallways alone. Because is saying that Planet Base's AI doesn't work as well as it could. You can give priorities, but that's it, and the AI doesn't follow said priorities very well. He's read that Surviving Mars is a better version of Planet Base. That being said, I do very much enjoy Planet Base. It isn't too micromanagey. And so here's what here... I'm concerned that if I describe... Oh, and by the way, here's a shortcut. By the way, we cannot open this door from this side. When we can get around to the other side of this door, we'll open it from the other side, and then that'll make it easier to get in. The shortcuts are pretty well signposted in this game. Nope, you open up. I am concerned that when I describe Surviving Mars, I will make it sound like it is the most boring thing that has ever existed, and that is, in fact... Okay, I think we need to back off of that. Yep. It just... There we go. Now we can go through here. And I should note that one of the complaints about Surviving Mars is people say that it's you know, slow moving or whatever. But so is any city builder, and this one is about terraforming a whole planet, so it seems like maybe slow is on the table. Okay, I can't be out here. Wow, at all. I need friends. Oh, I need to be further back than this. Just to color in a little bit what Mr. Cheese is seeing, so your gun ammo recharges over time, and the different gun forms... There's at least one more guy. Yep. The different gun forms consume that ammo. Shit! Oh, I didn't see him. Okay, I need all the blue that he was carrying. Did not occur to me to check if this room was poisonous before I walked in. What is this? Oh, a file. Mold autopsy. The deceased was a blank-year-old blank with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold, to an extent that medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably, but not provably, caused by trapped gases. Routine samples, as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill, were successfully extracted. However, their rapid retrogression outside of the host body needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion. Christ. Mr. Cheese was saying you're really low on health. Yes, and still remains so. So, also I should call out, and I will do so again if he comes around. Marquack was watching through the videos. There was an open question about some of the upgrade options. Oh, what the fuck is this? I hate that thing. Hold on a second. That thing dies. He's got me multiple times now. Hold on. He's not dead. I don't want to die here. Are you done? Yes? Are there any more of you? Oh, this music is not convincing me that everything is okay. Probably switch up our gun forms here in a second so that Mr. Cheese can see a couple of the other things that are on tap. So far, what you've seen is the standard gun called Grip, and then Pierce is the charge up and shot attack. It sort of works like a bow, and it indeed does like shoot through enemies and objects. So yeah, it works as advertised. Also, how am I doing on mods? I'm almost out of space for weapon mods, so let's go take a quick look. See if we have any good grip upgrades. Except I really like the upgrades that I have. Let's look here. Damage while low on health. So that's what I was getting at. Marquack noted that 25% and lower is low on health. So that's exactly how that works. And I am very happy for that additional information. I don't like any of these more than what I have. So I think what we're going to do is all these tier 1s, let's just get rid of them. We're just going to deconstruct, 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 deconstruct. We're not going to use any of these tier 1s. We have way better mods up here. Now this one here, spin rate of fire boost plus 45%. That's a maximum tier item. I think it's the first one that we've had. Let's actually get that in here. So we're going to switch out grip, and we've got these different weapon modes here. Let's put in spin, and yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's do rate of fire. It's our top tier one. I think it's going to drain the magazine almost instantly, but that's okay. One final question in this area, and the reason why I'm giving it another once-over is we do need a mold sample. You would think that we could get that mold sample from all of these piles of mold, but no, for some reason. Mr. Cheese is saying that the enemies do so much damage. Yes, they do. And that's one of the things that I like about this game. There will be combat encounters, I mentioned this a few episodes ago, where you might look at it and say, wow, this looks really easy. He didn't take any damage at all, and everything went like, fuck, what the hell? Oh, you... So this is spin, by the way, machine gun. Okay. Remote thought. That's a crafting material. Glad to have that. Yep, so spin is machine gun. I very, very much want to upgrade my weapons, because right now on most of my weapons I can only have one mod, but as you upgrade them you can get 2 and then eventually 3 mods. I do not have any weapons that can eat 3 mods yet. Also, the mods are totally interchangeable. Not interchangeable, reusable? What's the word that I'm looking for? Reusable, I guess. So I'm just looking around. I feel like I've been through this area multiple times, but I'm just looking for, like, I came in one way, I want to go out the other way. Yep. I am not full of all the health, so... Oh, also, Mr. Cheese, you might see from time to time Jesse's melee attack, and much like most people, this is how she melee attacks someone. Bam! And, like, just so you know, she can just do that from the beginning of the game. That's not an ability that you unlock. It's just the way that she is, and no one ever questions it. Pow! Control is a lot of fun, and it's also a lot of fun to show off to people because it looks like a John Woo movie even if you're doing badly. Oh, yes, please. Oh, wait, that's a red tier health boost. I might want that. So we've got a plus 31% energy recovery speed, and gosh, do I like it, but what is... Not that one. Health plus 39%, and what's this one? Health recovery per element pickup. That's pretty good. All right, let's put in both of these. We're going to be very, very healthy for a while, and we'll see how that goes. Anything cool here? This is a warning. An inverted black pyramid, the board, the astral plane. A red pyramid appeared underneath. What's that? It felt scary and bad news. They move to be on top of each other like elevator lights. Going up, is this the sector elevator? It's an hourglass, a doomsday clock. It started flashing wildly. The sand is leaking down. Oh no, felt terrible. Now it's all down, and the red on the top. This can't happen. We must stop this from happening. Number 5, they rule us now. Woke up screaming. This is a... I don't know what that last word is. This is a... I have no idea what that says. Okay. Do not wipe. Yeah. Feels important. An urgent vision. Writing this down so I don't forget. Saw this dream when I fell asleep during Dr. Darling's presentation of food poisoning, ? I ate a mushroom salad for lunch, I assume that is. Then they connected... Oh, / docked. Okay. So, an ominous portent of a red pyramid. Oh, Mr. Cheese has to take off. Well, Mr. Cheese, thank you very much for stopping by. This game is on very deep sale right now on Epic and Steam and Green Man Gaming and probably others. So we cannot get to Prime Candidate Program or Transit Corridor. That's okay. I think we're going to have a really big fight here once we go down there. Global procedures. Oh no, Wolf Globe. No unique procedures required. However, contact should be limited as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. The item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted, spins freely on all axes. While the continents and oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous redactions and other geographic additions that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it named Tanrelio. There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in blank handlers. Now, on the SCP site, an entry like that would be fleshed out with some additional information about further testing that was done and stuff. So we may find more files about the Wolf Globe. Oh, this is a warning, Feecrest says. He thinks that was the last word on the whiteboard. I'm glad you could make that out. So, yeah, so... Oh, we're gonna get a video here. Oh, it's very quiet.
We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power. An ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Yeah, so there might be a more elaborate version of that, but we'll watch that later. So, surviving Mars. A big element of surviving Mars is sort of collecting and then staging resources for large-scale construction projects, because it's not on Earth, so you don't have the luxury of just ordering a shipment. You can, but a big part of it is we need to learn how to extract and then manufacture what we need here. Oh, hold on. P6, but
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Okay, we need to go to the Panopticon, but let me just take a quick look around. Let me see if there's anything else to interact with. And I really like the way that in Surviving Mars, you will sort of explore out, you'll find resource nodes, you will build the infrastructure to extract the resources that you need, then you will move or pipe those resources over to other areas where they need to be. And sometimes when you're doing something really big, like a large-scale construction project, you will set up sort of like a resource dump, you will use your little trucks to move them over, and they're drones, so everything's sort of automated, so you do say what to do, and then the drones go and do it. So it's not too micromanagey, and yet you do have some direct control over stuff. Pierce Zoom Boost. That sounds great. Hold on a second. Because I do like my Pierce Zoom. What do I have equipped right now? This is damage while aiming. Well, this is Zoom plus 17%. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Also, I picked up some sort of personal mod. Nothing too exciting, though. Energy plus 7%. We're never going to use that. Nope. Evade energy cost. Seize speed. If I had more slots, I would throw that in, I think. So yeah, maybe we'll do sort of a show-off stream of Surviving Mars, because and like so many games, it has varying difficulty levels depending on where it is that you choose to land, like how dangerous that section of Mars is. And I mostly like tooling around in one of the easier levels, just so that I'm not fighting the environment too much. But if you feel like that's a little bit too... Oh, hold on. Let me read this. Notice Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst switch. The law of 3 applies. And this is the way, right? This is the way to the Panopticon? It sure is. Okay. 2. 3. So we should find this locked. And just like the last times that we've been here, our goal is to... What is that? I don't think we can get in here. Also, you might notice that Jessie does not have access to her gun or abilities here in the Ocean View Motel. Hello? Room service, 223. Cleanup needed. Alright, one open door. Let's go check it out. The painting's upside down. Alright. We can presumably flip it again, but I want to see if anything has changed. Any new doors unlocked? No, not so far. We'll go interact with that painting again. I just like to try to get a sense for what does what, because it's different every time we come. Well, I can't go do hiss nodes right now. Oh, wait, this door opened. No. Wait. This is not the room that I went in before. Okay. We do have a key now. This wasn't open when I walked past it a moment ago, though, was it? I don't think so. Yeah, it was 226. Okay. Well, we got the key. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. If you guys are saying that when we stream it to give him a text, to give him a heads up, yes, I'll be happy to.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Hold on, just... Isn't this the way? Archives this way, security back that way. Yes, our personal security remains behind us.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jesse, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
don't have time for
objects,
this.
Power and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
The sudden stop hits theaters tonight. Can't believe I'm missing an Alex Casey movie for this.
Alex Casey. Is that a callback to some other element in another Remedy game?
Is the TV back in its box yet? No rush or anything, it's just, you know, an ongoing concern.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better healthcare. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them.
Did he say
Flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
Hello Peterson Luke. I hope that you are having a nice Thursday. Peterson, we met during the Anno 1800 stream that we just did yesterday, and I hope that was a clear look at the game. I think that Anno 1800 is great, and I really like showing it off.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no-smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Gun picked me.
Now, just so everybody knows, you cannot just press up to get to the bottom of the list. That's usually what I try to do there.
See you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
So Peterson's asking what kind of game is this? So it's very, very action-oriented. It is... Imagine a level design.
Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Oh, actually, we might have a chance to show it off because I think we still have a timed mission that we can go do. Let's claim this control point. Peterson, it's highly action-based. It's exploration. It's a little bit of puzzle solving, but not too much. Yeah, we still got 12 minutes. Let's go bust up hiss nodes in the communications department. Fast travel and communications is some damn where. Oh, it's communications department reportedly up here. Looks like a director's office, or this one here, mailroom is going to be the easiest way. We should be able to head due north from here. But yeah, think third-person shooter with a whole bunch of psychic abilities and a plot line that's listed directly from the annals of the SCP Foundation. And that gets you real close to the world of Control. You're going to see it, I think, bust real open here in just a second. Let me just get oriented north. This is the right place, right? Because usually it would be go to the communications department. Yeah, should be this way. Okay, probably this staircase then. Not yet. All right, let's go through this door here. I think we found it. Also, in quarters this tight, I don't think Pierce is going to be good. Let's switch out for Shatter. And projectile spread, negative 18%. Yeah, works for me. Oh, I can't grab anything. Ow. That's not great. Hold on a second. Oh, another big guy. I can't deal with him right now. Let me get the little guy first. Or, better yet, turn the little guy to my side. So, for the value of Peterson, for example, to mind wipe someone, you gotta get them low on health, like that, and then just show them your palm for a second. And now we've got, ow, a missile in the back. Hold on a second. Nope. Oh, so many bombs. This is not a position to be. Chat could be have 1,000 people in it right now, and I'm not going to see them just because I'm so busy trying not to get bombed in the face. Where'd he go? It's a nice miss. Oh no! I got stuck on that, but I'm okay. Okay, there's so much debris, it's getting tough to run. Where'd he go? Crud. I need to recharge my energy. So we came in here to destroy his nodes, right? Hold on, let me go back to missions, because this is not what we signed up for. Go to the communications department. Is this not the communications department, though? Weird red glow here, emanating from no particular location. I feel like I'm in the wrong place somehow. Let's go through the other door. Nope, we can't. It is sealed off. So we go up to dead letters. Only got 8 minutes to do whatever it is. So the Hiss nodes are those red cubular locations. I feel like I'm too low. I feel like I need to be up another level to get to whatever this is. Oh, interesting. We don't get to hear... Oh! Don't go in there. Crud. What's over there? That could be one of the mold samples that I need. I don't think it's worth dying over, though. Crap. Oh, it's not. It's not. Jesse, hurry up. Well, I got some undefined reading, so... Well done. It only cost me most of my health bar. That's not great decision making. Okay, let's... Do we have a sign for communications? No. I feel like I'm in the wrong place. I got 7 more minutes to do this. Oh, well, we're here now. Crap. Don't ask me why, but I really like throwing fire extinguishers at guys. Oh, right, that's why. No! Crap! Whoa! Hold on a second. Nope, that's it. Yeah, so pro tip for future Control players, do not allow 3 shambling, floating, explodey zombies to all hug you at the same time. It doesn't work out the way that you would hope. Lucas saying very intense. Yes, and usually it goes better than that, or at least you'd like it to. So I've got 3 ability points somehow. I would like to have some more energy for sure, or we can double the damage of our shield barrage, or we can launch basic enemies when their health is low. And then what was this one over here? Seize duration, seize an additional enemy, seize large enemies. That sounds pretty cool. I want more energy, I think. Or plus 30% to melee damage. God, there's so many things I want. I want many things. I want this one more than anything, though. We're going to take the energy upgrade. That way I can do more stuff. All right. Let's fast travel back to where we were, which is Panopticon. V says one does not need to explain their enjoyment of setting enemies on fire. Yes, very true. Oh god, what game was it? There was a Video Game Donkey episode, or like video, where he said, hey, you know all the recent games that are focused on how much enemies freak out when you light them on fire? Well, in this game, when you light them on fire, they just continue going on about their business, which was very funny. Boom! Okay, so we got some Shambo zombies. They're not really anything like zombies. They're more like ragdolls. Really aggressive ragdolls. All right, you wanted this fight, buddy, but now you're gonna fight on my side. Blamp. All right, so we crossed over here. That's good. We cannot go forward yet. Doors closed. It's fortified unit 714. So let's start working our way clockwise around, and we'll start examining some of these locations. We've got a mailbox. Get in there. Subdue the Benikoff TV object of power on the 4th floor, is what it says. What floor am I on? No earthly idea. Oops. All right, handbasket. Floor standing fan. And unfortunately, no descriptions for any of these. Like, that's what I was sort of hoping to come across as we went around. Like, what's the backstory to this mallet? Oh, hold on. Okay, so floor 3 is no longer in commission. Floor number 1 is the fire break. Well, AI containment is up on 4th floor, and there's an elevator here. How do you get into the elevator, though? Elevator. Oh, is this the elevator? I think it is. Yep. Altered items units. Let's go.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
That'll be fine. All right, 4th floor, AI containment, floating monsters. Here we got a big nothing.
Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God.
Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shift replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
I can't, I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Ooh. Fridge duty. Hold on a second. Assist the agent in the Panopticon cell after Dylan has been found. Okay, so can we try to remember to do that? Because I'm going to forget to do that. Okay, that's good. I'm going to switch back to our main mission, though, which is... No. Okay. Let's go to this. Whatever was in there isn't well enough lit for us to see what it is. Oh, also, so when we want to help the agent, what location is this? This is... I have no idea. Fast travel is Upper Panopticon. That's where we'll want to come back to. And yes, I hear the gunfire. We got nothing. Okay. I don't think either of my currently equipped weapons are going to be very helpful here. Not really built for range right now. Okay, well that works out. Unfortunately, Floaty there is not going to be our friend by the time we obtain the Benikoff objects of power. I can't kneel down, but I want a friend.
Find an opening. Another man down.
All right. Well, we lost one of our friends, but sorry, one of the human friends. This guy's gonna fall over dead in just a second. Yep, there he goes. I don't know if after you befriend them, if they ever drop items, or if it's just the blue shards that regenerate your health. I'm gonna bring this with me. Oh, no, I'm not. Apparently she doesn't want to carry it.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Luke is asking when is the next Anno episode. If you're interested in more, I'll be happy to show off some more of it. I like Anno a whole bunch. It's been a while since I've done the story-based campaign. Okay, couldn't move there for a second. Let me just see if this... Oh, this is... a lot. All right. Oh, but Luke, we were actually talking about doing a stream of Surviving Mars coming up. Whether or not that would be later today or a little bit later in the week, but I know that Mia likes games about terraforming or colonizing Mars. Feecrest has now expressed an interest in it as well. So that might be the next sort of strategy-based thing that we do. Oh, this is going to get real bad. Well, let's do it. Who wants it? I don't know what hit me. That is the dead last of my energy, so I don't have anything for shield or anything else for a moment. Okay. Would have liked a friend. Ouch. Oh, God. So, I don't think I'm going to survive this. That was with my shield up, by the way. So I gotta go down there to get that blue if I want it. Okay, that's okay. It didn't actually hurt me and I got healed up, so I'll take it. Oh, he's too far away to befriend. Well, I can't have him shooting at me. Crap! Oh, God. Okay, just chill out for a second, everybody. Crap. Oh, I am out of shield. I gotta get out of here. I want to be anywhere that isn't boxed in. Okay, I need that blue very badly. This is gonna hurt. Oh, no! I don't want to hug that guy. Oh, no. Power. Oh, I'll take anything at all to distract these guys for a second. Okay. That's... Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy. Okay, yeah, he's got multiple things to throw, and I just need to remain out of sight. As I immediately do not remain out of sight. That's awesome. Sorry, that's me being disappointed in me. Luke just says that he just started playing Surviving Mars 3 days ago. Have I played it before? Yes, I have. And I like it. It has... It's a very, very good sort of like... low-paced game. I don't like calling it slow-paced because you're terraforming a planet, like you would kind of expect that, right? But it's not this, for example. So it's important to set expectations. If you're looking for a game that has a more contemplative feel and you are sort of planning out right now what you're going to be doing in 15 or 20 minutes, then that game is real good, and I like it a lot. Yes, I see the guy on my left shooting me. I don't know what to do about it yet. I'll tell you what, though. I don't think that these weapons are well suited. I'm going to switch out Shatter for Pierce again. Pierce is just really good. I mean, what can I say? You only get a couple shots with it, but sometimes that's all you need. Okay. I know he dodges when I throw something. It's just if he's dodging, he's not hitting me. Okay, and that's all the rest of my lives. All I had to do, I was thinking in my head, all I have to do is go back to the control point and get all of my lives back, but... Luke is saying it's crazy that you bring up Surviving Mars because he was watching a girl play and she showed me Anno the other day and that's what made him watch us. Surviving Mars, also a great game. Yeah, agreed. It's like Surviving Mars, I don't know why I feel the need to issue any sort of like proviso for it. It's just that I know a lot of people that tried it and felt early that it wasn't for them. And my experience with it was different. So it's just, I'm trying to color it in. But yeah, I like it a lot. Also, Feecrest is saying that he is... really got to get through this. Hold on, let me just read it real quick. He wants me to know that he's working on building loan products right now, so he's knee-deep in reading loan note agreements, and it's so much more enjoyable while listening to me swear and fight baddies. So thank you. That is very much the goal here of, you know, not everybody gets today off. A lot of people are either doing some sort of work for the holiday or at actual work. Sorry, like employment work. Oh, you can just sit perfectly still if you want to, friend. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of sloth in this game. I'm gonna shove this filing cabinet straight up your ass, buddy. Can I eat a hit from this guy with my shield up? Oh yeah, kinda. Oh, be dead though, come on. All right. Oof. Okay, hey, we passed one of the bonus objectives, so that's cool. I don't like the sound of what's happening behind me though. I'm just gonna hide right back here while I suck his brain out. Okay, is that enough? Did we get them all? Can I go back in and fight the TV again? So, Luke was asking Feecrest if he does house loans, and Feecrest clarifies that he does system conversions for a core service provider. He moves financial institution loan portfolios from their current core to his company's core. He says that he loves his job. It's challenging, fun, and rewarding. Get to travel and meet lots of people, too. That's always cool. I very much like what I do for work. It has been incredibly stressful this last year, and it's one of the reasons that I'm so happy to have some time off. But one of the things that I do tend to clarify is when I'm feeling stressed out or drained from work, it's because I care about what I do and I want to be successful, and I want the people that I work with to be successful. So that's where a lot of that is coming from, and I am very, very glad to be employed, which is not a position that everybody is in. Yeah, I missed that, so that sucks. Just letting the gun recharge there. This particular arena is set up in a way that works to his benefit, because I'm trying to suss out red-colored enemies against a red-colored shine. And I gotta say, I like it, because it belies a smart enemy that knows exactly what he's doing. Oh, God! I really don't want to die, and that's not gonna be helpful to me. Okay, did you drop any blue? That's okay. Why don't you shoot your friends for a while, and I'm just gonna kneel down behind this concrete. Alright, I need everything he dropped. Okay, I am at full health, and as we've seen in the last 15 seconds, that's not gonna last. Nope, nope, nope. Please continue Xing him. What is happening to my health? Okay, if I can get out there and get all those blue shards, I'll be okay. I have very little reason to believe that will happen. I'm gonna try to put up a shield and pick up all the shards that I can and eat a bunch of rock. Okay, that's fine though. Oh, eat shit, major targets, man. What do you want me to do about that right now? Go out of here. Playing this like a coward simulator right now. He just does infinity damage. I don't know. This filing cabinet is not going to save my life. Okay, so he's got a red bar at the bottom of the screen, so he's about halfway down. That will make me feel better on my next life. Oh, God. That's okay. That's okay. I didn't die. I really want to shoot. Shoot the guy. Oh, blue shards. Thank you. Okay, come on. Also, Luke, I think, was saying that he sells Mercedes. Sorry, I forgot to read that out. I saw it and then got distracted by desperately trying not to be dead. Is that it? Oh, thank God.
Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does.
Oh, I did not think we were going to survive that. Sorry, 1 second, because I did want to read what Luke put, and frankly, I need a second. Luke says that he sells Mercedes, but if Ficus can get him a job there, he'll be happy. Fikra says, for his job, you have to understand loans on a very wide scale, but also need to have a good technology background. It's an odd combination of skills: loan functionality, regulations and laws, database operations, front and back end, and the ability to travel. And Peterson saying, when are you getting a face cam? Sometime between now and never. I don't really foresee that happening. Among other things, just sort of like treasure the ability to keep the focus on the game. Patikin was asking something similar about like sort of adding more stuff to the channel, and I really appreciated Tashir's response when he acknowledged that we sort of focus on doing a very focused stream here.
The TV. Another object of power going nuts.
I don't know what that's going to do, so let me
Go again.
grab this. Anchor supplement. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the blank. Witnesses... Also, hello to both Patikin and... Oh, I thought that Mia was in here as well. Witnesses... She might be. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with a faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew redacted by throwing a tin bucket which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the Blank rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates, redacted, and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported by the Redacted to the U.S. port of Redacted. After arriving in New York, it was brought to the Bureau via the Blank. Yeah, no, there are times for sure when I feel like having a face cam would be beneficial because there are non-verbal reactions to what's happening. But on the whole, I like the idea that people can come and, you know, focus on the game. It's one of several thoughts to it. I don't object in any way to other streams that have face cam, but there's a... Hold on. Levitate/superhero. I like both of those things. Patina was saying the only thing that he suggested before was having a way to alert about followers, subs, and stuff in chat, but not on screen since you want to have the focus. But in chat and not on screen. Is there a way to do that? Like beyond what Twitch gives us? Hold A to levitate. Oh! Wow! Sorry. Oh, do I get to do this from now on? You just get to fly. What, can you dodge? You can dodge in the air. Oh, I love it so much. It's a Christmas miracle. Oh. So you can go up to a certain level, and then I don't know if you can adjust your height from there. Oh, and now I've come up too high. But you... No! Whoa! Wait, levitate. Do it. Do the levitation. Go up. Up more than this. Go up. No! Okay, it sent me back down. The price of my folly. I want a new alert pop-up graphic, which is more minimal, but difficult to find that. Actually, Patikin, I really like yours. I've said this before. I really like... Patikin has it, and I've seen it used somewhere else. I actually really like Ricardio's as well. But yeah, Patikin, yours is probably one of my favorites that I've ever seen. It is... Nope. Okay, I need to learn how to stop levitating. So A is the answer to it. Oh, she's just like... She's Peter Pan now. A, while falling to slow fall, safely controlling the descent. Alright, I gotta figure out how to do that more. Let's take out that. Can you shoot while... You can shoot while you're flying. Nope, nope. So I gotta watch the B while levitating, because it seems to do, stuff. And I gotta figure out what that is. Oh, there's many people. There's absolutely no value to making this guy my friend, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So, I feel like this is probably the best area that I'm ever gonna have to... And it's like, it's so high that it's basically a double jump. So, you can fly, you can be, okay, and that's fine, you don't fall. But you do start falling a little bit after that. So how far can you fly? Oh, hold on. Wait. If you hold A... Okay, so that's as high as you can go. If I tap A again, I'll start going down. Oh, and she also goes down after a few seconds. Obsidian's saying that he should show some alert graphics that he saw on Nerd or Die and have people vote on them. That'd be fun. Yeah, this is an entirely new way to interact with the game, so it's going to take a little bit of going. Oh, why wouldn't you just do this forever, though? Oh, hi. But he's saying that the only thing he doesn't like is that some have built-in sound effects. Well, pardon me, at least in OBS, you could have the graphical element of it and then just mute the sound on that particular element, I believe. Oh, they don't have sound effects.
Okay. Dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Oh, and now we can teleport, levitate up to that. Teleporting is basically, the dash here. I love this so much. And I'm exactly as good at it as I was expected to be in real life. And you know what it is? You know what it is on top of everything else? It's the animation to it as she's sort of like trying to keep herself, right side up as she goes. Oh, I love it so much. Because speaking saying he likes when they have, since it's simple, like in terms of the sound effects and stuff. You know what I would want for a sound effect on something? This. Listen to this. I really like that sound effect. It's it's so, I don't know. I don't have anything more than I really like it. I need the other mode. Oh yeah, y'all can be my friend. Everybody, it's gonna be a great big party, starring Jesse and no one else. I feel like they really wanted me to dive in there and float alongside them, but no, man. I'm hip to the Pennywise. I'm not gonna go out there. Can I get over here now? Yes, I can. What is this? Hold on. Don't fall. Okay. Like I said, it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. Alright, now just go down a little bit. We saw the post box. Blackrock paneling has proven effective in hindering but not eliminating the object's altered effects. Agents in the immediate vicinity may still experience paralysis. Keeping a distance of blank feet from the cell is recommended unless agent is confirmed to be non-susceptible. A dark blue United States post box, model blank. Paint is chipped at the edges. The item itself is empty, with no mail discovered inside at the time of retrieval. The item seizes the motor functions of organisms, meeting an unknown criteria. Paralyzed subjects are still capable of moving their eyes and limited speech. During tests, approximately 16% of agents remained unaffected by the item. Age, gender, race, height, weight, blood type, eye color, clothing, place of birth, diet, heart rate, and socioeconomic standing are all factors proven to have no correlation to an individual's vulnerability to the item. Victims' states of mind were recorded during onset of paralysis, but no emotional correlation has yet been found. If they move away from it, do they remain paralyzed, or is that permanent? Because that sounds bad. Also got something in here. Oh, Salvador's ID. There he is. It should never have been accessible to low-level staff in the first place. Lynn Salvador. All right. What is it? Oh, the Benikoff TV. A CRT television built by Benikoff and Sons Electrics. The screen is still functional. The object can levitate itself off the ground to a maximum observed altitude of blank. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to harness this effect for their own use. See the report. The object is currently bound by Jesse Faden. I can tell you what's in there. The object was first discovered in a local news story from blank, Kansas. A figure has been seen blank over buildings. Wait a second, is this a Superman reference? Is that Smallville, Kansas? A figure had been seen blank over buildings, jumping over buildings perhaps, floating, flying over buildings. The Bureau dispatched agents to the town who discovered that a man named Clark Kent had bound himself to the object. It's too long, it can't be Kent. Mr. Blank was detained, and the object was brought to the Bureau for study. And then what is this? The oldest house. I feel like we probably saw this, but let's look. Yep, okay. We saw that. Maybe we'll watch it in full at the end, because it might have some additional elements to it. Oh, can't get over there. It is very dark over here. I don't know if it's as dark on stream as it is here, but some of these... Whoops! Oh, I'm bad at flying. Oh, and I definitely want whatever that is. A remote thought. And there's nothing over here, which is fine. Wait, is there something up there? Hold on. Okay, so holding A, this is as high as we can get. I don't see anything else over here. Wait, I do see something else over here. X. Paper lantern supplement. Let's read it. The lantern was discovered at a street-side ramen shop in Tokyo, Japan, named Blank. The shop gained immense popularity due to this item, the shining beacon hanging in its doorway. A visiting documentarian was similarly enthralled by the crimson luster of the lantern and helped it find international acclaim through a television series highlighting the world's finest restaurants. Audiences' interest in the lantern brought it to the attention of the Bureau, and soon the lantern found its way here to us. I write this as I sit beside the very item. Its light is so comforting, so familiar, it reminds me of summer nights when I was a boy. The sun setting, the air warm, the chittering song of the evening insects. The lantern knows we all want to feel safe, at home, secure in the knowledge that the world won't change and neither will we. We'll be young and happy forever here in its glow. Appendix. The author of this document was detained shortly after this case file was distributed. Individual handling of the item is now prohibited. Information in this document may be compromised by the author's obvious infatuation with the item. Wait, I'm sinking. I have a very vivid recollection of the best birthday that I had when I was growing up. I've had a lot of very nice birthdays as an adult, but as like an elementary school kid, I have one birthday that I vividly remember that is, hold on, very reminiscent of that description in there. Okay, hold on. Let me fly. Here we go. I love the flying so much. I'm searching this level before I go up any of these staircases. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. I just had a thought and it fell completely out of my head. Oh, hello. Some sort of sniper. Well, I can do that too, friend. Oh, there's the duck swan that we heard about before. I don't remember what its story is, but there it is. Oh, doesn't it like ram around? Yeah, they tried to fly it someplace and it crashed the plane. And they don't know how or why, but it's an evil swan. This is apparently a birthday balloon. Oh, and a chest. God, remember being young and like you would get, maybe not everybody had this experience, but I remember being young and getting like a helium balloon and feeling devastatingly sad. There's a water cooler here. If it got away and floated up into the sky. And I remember my parents saying like, you know, think of being able to fly away and see the whole world. And I would ask like, what's going to happen to Crowbar in there? Possible Half-Life 2 reference. Probably not. It's probably just a crowbar. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar.
Dylan. He's so close.
Do we have a clear idea on how old Dylan was when he was taken? Do we have a reason to believe that he's going to recognize Jesse? Where am I? Oh, I'm all the way to the north. Okay. But I think about, like, how sad I was about it.
Can you hear me? Jesse.
I don't know where to answer that call yet. I'm gonna go in here. Charge Blast Boost. What is this? Exclusive to Charge and Surge. I don't have either Charge or Surge. Oh, good. I can turn that one in. Can't do any of these others yet. Oh, there was a thing in pneumatics. I don't think I'm going to make it there.
Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way. We need to get back.
I have to see my brother.
So we can see evidence of how he got out. He appears to be able to throw objects much larger than Jesse can. I want to go down there and look around. But we can always fall. We can't always climb. So I'm going to come up here and see what's what. Oh, I thought this was a thing. Alright. Yeah, just like... Look at the animation of it when she flies. It... There was a... What was it? A Sega CD game, I think, based on Hook? The movie Hook with, like, Robin Williams and such. And that also had, like, the ability to get this flying animation. And I remember loving the way that it looked, and it suddenly felt so freeing when you could fly around. And by today's standards, I'm sure that would seem extremely basic, but it's the first thing that comes to mind here. It's being able to, like, interact with the world in a totally different way, or traverse in a new way. All right, I don't see anything down here on the walls or anything to be worried about. Yeah, I'm not sure that he's giving himself up, because he seems real upset. What is this?
Alright, I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister.
What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What kind of person is she? That sort of thing.
I adored my sister. When I was little, I mean, back in Ordinary.
And you don't anymore?
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped she'd come too. Find me, to take me home. We went everywhere together. Why should this be any different? Casper said she could come too, to the Bureau, if she wanted to. But she never did.
Why do you think that is?
Because she didn't care about me. She always wanted to be out on her own, seeing the world. She always said so. Because she got what she wanted.
Great. So, she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention any place in particular?
Why?
We like to ask questions around here, you know that. Any particular cities, towns, landmarks, anything like that?
I don't remember.
What about family friends? Were you close with anyone living outside of Ordinary?
I'm done with this. Tell Casper I want pizza for lunch today.
Dylan, wait. We're not... End of session.
Oh boy, no, I want pizza. Hello to Drienne. Drienne, hey, check this out. Woo! Oh, I love it so much. I'm gonna show that to everybody that comes in now. I'm just gonna look around to see if there's anything else to find in this room, because I didn't think that we were gonna find that, and then I did. Nothing offhand. So I think we just leave, as far as I can tell. We found that. We listened to it. Oh, I want this in all of the games now. Give me an Assassin's Creed where you can do this. Alright, but I can't go up higher than this, right? Okay. And we can't go through there, so I think we just go back, right? Like, what I'm sort of thinking, like, is there some sort of, like, a fast travel space that I'm missing out on? Or do you just walk out of here? Adrian saying that they didn't want to say anything to spoil that when people... Or when you couldn't get up into places. I will say that her mantling has on some occasions struck me as being a little bit inconsistent. Not in a really disruptive way, but it's like, come on, Jesse, like you should be able to grab that, but I have to try it 4 or 5 times to get her to do so. That is, on the whole, a really, really minor critique of it. Okay, that's the balloon. Where... Sorry, I thought that we came up... Yes, here it is. I gotta stop doing that. I'm sorry, I really like flying. Like, when people always talk about, like, what superpowers they'd want to have, I've never understood... Well, let me rephrase it. I've never thought that being invisible is as appealing as some other people do. Because I feel like if I could turn invisible, I would immediately get hit by a car. Or a bus, or a train, or a bicyclist, or something else. Like, if people can't see you, they can't watch out for you. And that doesn't seem very safe. Also, like, what are the least creepy uses for invisibility? Being able to, like, whoosh, god damn it, being able to, like, spy on a criminal to find a missing child or something. Like, oh, now I know where the kidnapping victim is. That's cool. Every other use of invisibility strikes me as being morally questionable, let's say. But if you could do this, oh, that'd be great. It'd be like swimming. Like, I don't know, maybe nobody else has this, Okay. The game really gave me that one. Because the thing I threw didn't pass within a football field of what I threw it at. If you guys would take telekinesis, teleporting would be pretty cool, but again, I'd be very worried about winding up partially or entirely inside of something. Remember that episode of Star Trek The Next Generation where pieces of the ship started becoming incorporeal, and at one point a young woman who had never previously been on the television series, like, they left her in a hallway, and when they heard a scream, and then when they turned around and went back in, she had turned into a mannequin that was partway into the floor. Like, that's not the way I want to go. I don't want to be partially fused inside of physical matter. Also, hold on. Well, how are we doing on mods? Yeah, I've got maximum weapon mods. So let's come in here, and I'm going to get rid of anything that's tier 1, and probably most of the stuff that's tier 2, including this zoom that I already have a better of. Recoil -9%. The recoil isn't that bad. I'm going to get rid of that. Projectile spread. Well, we're definitely going to get rid of the -9%. Now, projectiles fired +3. That actually sounds really good for that weapon. Let's pull out accuracy +14%. Damage while aiming. We've got 2 identical ones, so just get rid of 1. And then I freed up a few spaces anyway. And then for personal mods, again, anything that's tier 1, just axe it immediately. Evade energy, -10%. No. 12%, no. Launch energy cost, 10%. Yeah, because we got a 12%. 2 of those, they're identical. Oh, well, we get rid of 51% then. Okay. It's a small amount of inventory management. Oh, yeah, no, I saw, yeah, telekinesis is something else. It's just, it immediately brought to mind, like, teleporting is something that is this really the fastest way back? Just walking? It's weird. Continue to feel like I've missed something important about... So... the fast travel point is over there? Or down here? I don't know how to get out of here quickly. Well, I know how to get out of here quickly. I just want to survive the voyage. Telekinesis would be cool depending on how much you had to concentrate and how careful you could be. Like, it doesn't do a lot of good to telekinesis yourself a carbonated beverage if you wind up puncturing several walls on the way through. But as long as you could, like, and like, how fast can you move it? With how much force can you move it? I don't want to hurt anybody, because I don't think so. I like hurting people in this, but they're not people. They are former people. VQuest is saying that he wouldn't want to end up like the Pegasus. Yeah, in Star Trek. Yeah, you don't want to go out that way. Oh, well, I found this. +1 for exploration. Next time we're at a control point, let's see if we can upgrade anything, because we've picked up lots of entropic echoes and lost memories and forbidden readings and so forth. Between things that they wants to get some games in. I think that Mia will really enjoy Left 4 Dead. So I'm back on the first floor, so I should be able to leave, right? I think I want to work my way around to the bridge, and then we should be able to go across. Oh, here we are. Okay, so A, touch it. B, look at abilities. Now, 3 ability points again. I'm thinking about increasing my shield strength, or I do like throwing things. I like it a lot. Increasing shield barrage damage seems pretty good, but, I mean, I throw things more than I use the shield. And plus 5% to seize duration? That doesn't seem that great. Oh! Plus 10% to levitation duration. Oh, no! Oh, we can ground pound! I want to do that! Oh, but we have to spend so many points to get there. Oh, no. I don't know if I can do that. That's a heavy investment when there's, like, other stuff over here, like increasing my melee damage. That seems real important. Wow. Oh, I want to do that. So we can respec later for 30,000 triangles. I'm going to take... God, I want a ground pound. What are the other things in this tree? Oh, I want to do that. But I also want to do this. I'm going to take the melee damage one. Patino added control to his car since it's on sale. Was planning on getting it at some point. It is somewhat cheaper on the Epic Game Store with the... What's it called? With the $10 coupon. But if you want to do it on... Oh, wait. We have new stuff. Charge. Charge holds up to 3 explosive projectiles that can stagger enemies caught in their blast radius. I honestly think I'd rather upgrade something that I've got, like Pierce. I use Pierce all the time. We're going to take this first. Yep, now we have an extra mod slot. Now, can I still do charge? I can. Alright, let's hit it. And now I cannot... Oh, but we'll be able to upgrade charge once we have more triangles. And those are the one thing that I come across all the time. Okay. Cool. Let's try charge. And then for mods... Oh. Right. I don't need any of these. Really. Yeah. I don't think I need any of those. I can turn this in. Let's collect our reward. But Deacon, I think you're going to enjoy this game a lot. If you decide to get it. Shatter projectile boost. Probably pick that up. Wait, so I got charge, not surge. Kill enemies with the service weapon in surge mode. This has been on the bulletin board here forever, and I still don't know what surge mode is. It has to unlock eventually. Charge maneuvers. Kill enemies with the service weapon in charge mode. Yeah, let's hit it. And then using grip, kill enemies with headshots. Well, I might drop this one. I don't know when I'm going to be back in research sector killing snipers with headshots. I can do this one real quick. I might abandon this one. If I abandon this one, does it remain on the board? Nope. Okay, well, let's take this. Then do that one. And kill enemies with a service weapon in any mode. Well, we'll circle back for that one. All right, so let's do that. We're going to turn this into grip mode, and then we're going to turn this into charge mode, and then we're going to give it a new mod of some description. Blast radius plus 64%. Works for me. And then for grip, we haven't upgraded this in a while, so what do we have? Well, first of all, what do we currently have? Damage after kills plus 53%. Damage overall plus 28%. I gotta say, I kind of like those. Damage while low on health is plus 83%. It's really good, but I don't like being low on health. Energy gains from headshots. Oh, well, we can get rid of that one. I'll tell you what, let's take this one. That's going to do a lot more damage when I get low on health, because as much as I don't like it, it happens all the time anyway. Also, we can put in a new personal mod. Okay, Patikin, enjoy your meal, and I hope that you have a great food. Hopefully we'll be able to see you on a little bit later. And Patikin, just in case we don't see you later, I hope you have a great holiday. All right. Health recovery per element, health plus 39%. Then we've got launch energy cost. Now, 16% is not nothing, and I use that ability all the time. Then again, I also use Seize speed for sure. I don't need this one. Shield strength plus 44%. That's not bad at all. I use Seize and launch all the time. I'm going to put in the launch one for now. And also, it really wants to draw my attention to collectibles. It's probably the first one then. Yep, we got that one. And then the hotline. Did I say hello to Drienne? Oh, yes. Yeah, I showed being able to fly. I was honestly like, wait a second. Drienne is in here. Have I acknowledged that? Because I've been so roped into this. Okay, let's fast travel to... I want to go see what's over there on the west, but let's go interact with Dylan. Because usually when I try to go exploring, I wind up just being stymied by doors I can't open. Drienne's correct. I was very excited. And also, I want to know, do you think anybody else in the world of Control, is going to in any way acknowledge... I bet I can't fly in here, though. Yep. Nuts. I'm going to show everybody. Speak with Emily. If we understand the hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed-upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords in speech. Oh, sorry, is an effort to express that resonance. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the Hiss are referring to? Does the Hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-Hiss life, wants to join it, to be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. I cannot understand their incantation at all, by the way. Like, it's just sort of a sub-vocal blur, a melange of different syllables, and I don't hear any of this. Through and time. Is this possibly the Hiss stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There is clear intention in the words. Dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. I agree with that. I bet Emily wrote that. Yes. I agree with her. I don't think any of this should be dismissed as random. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the Hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating Hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent Hiss entities has been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the Hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Do we have it? Is that here? Emily, where do you keep your recordings? To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in Hiss behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of lack of reliable communications between bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer: how did the Hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does Hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world, a cross-dimensional destination? Refer to redacted for full report. Drian, I am very curious if you guys are going to be playing some more Raft, because although I'm frequently away from the keyboard, it's been a lot of fun hearing you guys interact and... Wait, what is it? What is this?
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA.
Put a record on. A jukebox token. Sorry. Ask Arish about the jukebox token. Okay. I think we're going to wind up talking to Emily, but let me just take a quick look at my board countermeasures. Yeah, we got a couple that I can do straight up. And I don't think that I have any missions. Oh, wait. Then the refrigerator will deviate. Can I go do this? Wait a second, wait a second. Because I don't know where Dylan is, but it did say that once we sort of determine his location. Let me see if I can do this real quick. That's in the Panopticon. It was the upper level. I'm very careful about that. Drian says that they'll definitely be playing more Raft, though not this Saturday. They're taking tomorrow through Sunday off from streaming. Drian could also make out pieces of the Hiss's mumblings. They particularly liked the hole in your room is a hole in you. I'm amazed that you could pull that out of it. And I'm wearing earphones. Like, it's not... It's not... Oh, can I help him now?
Your eyes open.
Hey, what can I do?
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
Speak with Langston. Okay. I think I can fast travel closer to where he is. Adrena's saying that dude needs to pee. I would pee where I sat if that was the issue. I think that his eyes are just turning to dust because he can't blink. How do I fast travel to where Langston is? Yeah, this should be close. Wait, that's fast travel. Wait, did I just fast travel? Yes, I did. Okay. Wow, that put the fast in travel.
I told Sakura. No. Why listen to Langston?
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day, I totally forgot.
You forgot about him?
There's a lot going on. The hiss, the Benikoff TV. Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there. He said you'd be able to open the cell door?
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal. There. Done. Door open. But Philip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out. I'm pretty good with these things.
Being pretty good with altered items isn't standard bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
I suddenly like Langston a lot less. I didn't have that much of an issue with him before, but now, like, oh, oops, I forgot that I left this guy in a torturous situation. And I am apparently incapable of remembering which direction to go from here. There we go.
Hello? Jesse?
I'm back. I'm coming in.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip? Philip?
Oh boy. Well, we might as well take a break. Incident in question occurred on Redacted and was brought to HR department's attention by the internal security personnel who intervened. According to reports supported by security camera footage, Agent Filson entered the staff kitchen with the intention of consuming his private meal, a homemade sandwich cut diagonally and packed in a plastic container, but discovered the refrigerator had blanked his meal. Agent Filson began to kick the Bureau-owned appliance as he expressed his frustration in a loud and profane manner. This behavior caused multiple staff members present to become alarmed. Security was alerted soon after. Filson complied with security commands to desist. Agent Filson was reprimanded and suspended for the remainder of the ongoing work week. The review committee recommends one non-mandatory counseling session. Find a way to subdue the refrigerator.
If I look away, it hurts me.
I hope we get a new power, but also, like, what power could be better?
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
Fuck?
Oh, I don't like that. Oh boy. Good positional sound. Bad dodging. Why is this the form a refrigerator takes? I guess maybe it's not a normal refrigerator. Oh no! Okay, I probably walked off the edge like a moron. Sorry. Rickety is lurking from the shadows. Hope you're having a great day and Merry Christmas. Rickety, right back at you. If you're within audio sound, I hope that you and your loved ones, the people that you care about, have a wonderful holiday season. Okay. So I think it's this way? Yes, I'm slowly learning. Oh boy.
Jesse?
I'm back. I'm coming in.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you.
I'm disappointed. Like, I'm confident this cannot be changed, but it's just disappointing that he sat in here for over a day and you don't get to help him.
If I look away, it hurts me. This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
Also, whoops, we should probably change to... Well, let's try charge. I don't really expect it to be very useful in this circumstance. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Pierce. Seems like exactly the situation that Pierce was designed for. Phase 2, Mike's dad. I think I gotta give up trying to shoot it in Little Eye mode. Or at least with Pierce, right? Okay. So I'm just now, for the very first time, putting together the fact that when it's hitting with its big arm spikes, it's punching holes in the ground. And that's where I fell. Now that I know that, and probably should have been looking around a lot more than I was, hopefully the third time will be the charm. Oh boy, I need to check out this clip. Thank you for the clip.
Hello?
Okay, I gotta be better at this.
I'm coming in.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
You know what? Maybe we should be more flying.
Jesse?
I'm concerned about my, like,
Philip?
flying duration, but maybe that's a way to sort of stay above the fray here.
If I look away, it hurts me.
Stupid Dylan incepted into my head pizza for lunch.
Sounds like the board.
They want pizza.
I can't understand it. Fuck?
Oh, just take your time, gun. Oh, that might help a little bit, because that, yeah, so he's punching holes in the ground. You gotta watch for that now. Okay. If I can try to keep the holes grouped together, make it easier to avoid. Or rather, fewer random pitfalls around the, whoops. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, you can grab the spheres. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, I gotta, whoa. I gotta keep one eye on where these holes are. Okay, flying time. Nope, don't fall. I only need a few more shots in its face. Come on.
Wait, there's no Black Pyramid here.
Cunning observation. Oh, that it's not the regular astral plane, I guess? Thank you, Drienne.
Did fighting that thing off change something?
Change something. Well, I guess we'll go talk to Langston real quick. And he's back this way. Yeah, to me, it was just figuring out where the holes were coming from. Like, okay, now I know what to look out for. It was fortunate.
69? How'd it go? Where's Philip?
Philip's gone. Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip. He never did like fridge duty. But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
You don't just take care of altered items. What did you do?
I touched it and wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge, had one big eye. Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description. The astral plane is usually connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items. If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Philip?
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral. The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
All right. Well, I might. Well, I fully expect to go track down his other cursed items, like it's Friday the 13th, the series. But oh, I got 3 ability points for that. Hell, I'll follow them all now. So, Shield Barrage is high on the list. I also really like the idea of picking up enemies when their health is low. That's the old gravity gun. This is only 1, and then this is 2, so I could get 2 upgrades to my levitation duration. I just don't know if that's going to keep me alive in the same way that, like, punching somebody's head off would. Or the plus 20% to energy. Or the plus 50% to launch damage. But I could take both of these, and then on the next upgrade, the next time I get 3 points, I could do Ground Slam, and that seems like a really cool ability. There's so many things I want that I'm worried about spreading myself too thin. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be... Oh, God. There's so many things I want, you guys. Like, it's distracting. All right, I'm going to take plus 100% to shield barrage damage, and then maybe the next one that I upgrade, I will pick this one up, because I'll have an extra point left over. Drian saying, choices. Yeah, no doubt. So, I want to go do the time-sensitive mission, which I probably should have checked where even that is. Hold on a second. Missions. Go to the communications department. All right. We went there, I think, at the beginning of the episode, too. Yeah, there's been a couple points in this game where I feel like I got really, really lucky by accidentally putting things together in a way that, in a slightly different way, I could have gotten really stuck. A good example...
No normal piece of paper.
I did not hear what she said. One example of that was the... Sorry, 1 second here. Stop. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to be able to finish any thoughts right now. Stop for 1 second. Does anybody remember what my mission was? So, kill enemies with the service weapon in charge mode. This is a good opportunity to do that. And then also spin. So, charge, spin, or grip. I do any of these. Guards in the executive sector. Well, I'm pretty sure these are guards. So let's go to loadout, and let's switch it to spin, and then let's switch this to charge, and let's do a little of them. So let's do the charge one, or spin one specifically. Wait, what is it? Spin. Yes, I want spin. There we go. That apparently was not a guard. What is this?
I need to know where it's gonna...
Okay, well, if these aren't guards, then I'm going to charge them. And just like that, I became a fan of that gun. Wow! Why do they call this charge and not vaporize? Oops, I can't fly there. Alright, well that part's done. Let's switch it back to spin. Also, what is this? This is the paper that I'm trying to get. Oh. Well, if I can't spin them to death, what I can do is grip them in the head, because I think that counts. That did not count. Wait, press X. So do I need to, like, I don't even know what this paper is. Do I need an ability to, like, stop time or something in order to be able to get it? That's a rhetorical question. I'm just sort of thinking out loud. Oh, rifle butt me, will you? I got a way better version of that. Okay, I might as well take this opportunity to touch this and get all my health back. Wait. Is this good?
I need to find the other pages.
So I basically just stood here to see if it would show up and then was able to pick it up. So I guess that qualifies as solving the puzzle. Oh, hello to Haseo. Fikor says that's a very fun looking gun. Wait, what was the golf clap politely? That's as far up as I can see. 1 second. Friends, I just had quite a momentous event happen. Putting the USB cable correctly on the first shot. Wow. And that's not a sarcastic wow, because I have my master's degree in getting that backwards. It's so frustrating. That's why I'm so happy about USB-C, because you can't plug it in backwards. For everything that Jessie can do, she needs a headlamp. Let me read about singing fish. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never came to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folks to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs, says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house 'cause of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. I'm not going to cast any shade against a person for not knowing how to spell sincerely. It's not a fun word to spell. Oh, we have 3 jukebox tokens. I thought we only had the 1. Wait, I still have to get to the communications department. None of this is what I came here for. We might be able to get there through the cafeteria, question mark. Okay, this looks cafeteria-ish. This is not a wall that I can get through. Oh, god damn it. Why is it so... Oh, communications department is straight ahead. Oh, yeah? Yeah? Is it? I think I just did a lot of damage to myself. Okay, that's not helpful. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fast travel over to Dead Letters or whatever. Whatever the other area is that isn't here. Because I know I can get there from there. Whether I say it or not, it always fills me with glee when we fly. Oh, Haseo, thank you so much for the resubscription. Hold on a second. I can't afford to miss things like that. Hold on 1 second. Thank you for telling me. Drienne wasn't going to say anything earlier when you were deciding if you wanted it or not, but Charge was the other gun that they used a lot. Mini rocket launcher. Yeah, based on the description, I immediately thought it was a grenade launcher, and that kind of parabolic arc on your shots is good in highly specific situations, but you give me a straight shot at something and I can use it a lot more. Haseo, thank you very, very much for the resubscription. Fikar is asking, is that letter a country song? And now Drienne wants it set to music. Well, if he is the one that could do that, Fox Eyes has the perfect voice for country, and Drienne is eagerly awaiting the Devilfish song. Hey, Mr. Governor, I got a devilfish, it's on the wall. I gave it to my wife because I don't like her, but now the devil's in my home. I can't fly and make up bullshit lyrics at the same time. And I've got 11 minutes, which you would think is enough time, but where do you go? Communications department, this way. Dear Dwayne, thank you for contacting the governor's office. We have no idea why you decided to buy your wife a singing fish on the wall. What even was the point of that? I would submit that... Oh, wait, can I fly somewhere new here? Because I can do things I couldn't do before. But, no. Now I'm being mean to people who got singing fishes. You know, maybe that's what they like. Can I fly through here and not take damage? Probably not, but let's... Nope. Nope. Okay. Yeah, see, it's just poisonous in here. You can't do anything. Yep, nope, nope. Okay. I am on the verge. I'm not there yet, but I'm on the verge of asking Drienne for thoughts on how I'm supposed to get the mold samples, because I don't know if it's information I'm missing or if I'm just not recognizing, like, do I need something more that is not apparent? This is not yet a question. I want to have a little bit more time to try to figure it out. Also, I'm going to get my lives back. Is this where we go? No. Hold on a second. Missions. I did this. Oh, I should have turned this in. Grip maneuvers, kill enemies with headshots. Oh, I should be able to do that. Why do I think that I can't? That's the right weapon. All right. Hold still. Okay, 1 of 5. Oh, I'm just the marksman. God damn it. I feel like I get more headshots when I'm not trying because, like, some of them go in there. Oh, no, no, no. I got a bar stool for you, friend. Just stand up. Okay. Now, are these guards? They don't feel like guards, but let me just check my missions again. This is still not why we came here. We did that. We did that. Kill Hiss guards in executive sector while using spin. Well, let's switch to spin, and then we will be able to at least try that. See there? I think I got a headshot there. Yeah, apparently I don't know which ones are guards. And or I'm not in the executive sector. Is the mailroom not in the executive sector? I thought this entire floor counted. That is a very satisfying gun. Oh, thank you for the clip, Drienne. Sorry. Oh, wait, you can charge it up. Oh, I didn't know about this. Okay. That's why they call it charge. I was not previously wondering about that, but yeah, now I have the answer. I've got 7 minutes to find my way into mailroom, which, believe it or not, I am not inside of. Or no, communications department. That's what I want to get to. All right, so I want to go this way-ish. And still, this is not the right area. I need to be lower than this? Nope, I've been in there. You know what? I'm still, after all this time, I think I'm still making the same dumb mistakes. I need to follow the signs. It's got lots of signs of the hotline chamber. Hotline chamber. Nope, I don't want to go there. How? That's the pneumatic tube room. Okay. And the sad thing is, at the beginning of this episode, not last episode, not 2 weeks ago, this episode, I went there and did a separate mission in the mailroom. Mailroom. No, I keep saying mailroom. I want communications department. How do I get there? And this is the only door in and out of this room, right? That's what we found out? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I very much agree with Drienne here, VQuest. It is very, very fun. So pause and think for a second. How do I get there? How do I get to communications department? God damn it. It was right here the whole time. So gotta finish it in 4 minutes, but shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully. Oh, God! I can't move anywhere. Oh, I don't want to eat that. Okay. Oh, don't, nope. Son of a bitch! You know something? I don't actually have to fight that guy in order to pass this quest. I also don't have to fight him to fail the quest. So Drienne is saying that, yeah, I've had the urge to, like, there's a reason that we've been back to this pretty much every day. It didn't get streamed yesterday because it was late and there was, just sort of feeling tired. And there's an element of, like, thought and, I don't know if problem solving is too generous, but this game takes a particular quality of, like, observation and brain power and reflexes that I didn't feel like I was up to yesterday. So we decided to do Anno 1800, and that was a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and turn in these quests. Spin, grouping efficiency, and damage boost. That's only tier 1. And got it. So now we can do surge mode, which I don't have yet. Containment incursion ability tactics. This is new. Kill enemies in the containment sector using abilities. I assume we're going back. I'll probably take that. And then strategic target, mold hosts, kill mold hosts. Well, sure. I'll take both of those. We can abandon them later if we don't want to do that. Yeah, this whole thing is executive sector, it looks like. So I guess I'm just not killing guards when I use spin. All right, and that actually is going to make a good point for us to call it for this episode. Wait, no it won't. Let's have a chat with Arish about the jukebox token.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
That is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the Formation.
The Formation? That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. No one's ever been able to map a physical route to the Formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the Formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the Hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have run back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
I don't think I've had any of these conversations with him, have I?
What's the deal with Blackrock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on Blackrock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Jukebox tokens can be constructed at control points or earned through Bureau alerts, Bureau countermeasures, expeditions, or in defeating elite enemies. And presumably they give you, if I was to guess based on his description, some sort of an opportunity to go into a combat scenario. Wait, what is it telling us now?
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Mark. I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a Ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing, even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My own Ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish.
And I won't let them stay hiss.
I have to go.
Me too. Oh my god, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit, god.
All right, I want to take a quick look at jukebox tokens. Maybe it'll give it... What I was going to say is that, like in Diablo 3, you could get these... I don't know what they were called anymore, astral shards that would take you into an area where you could see how far you could get and how fast, and there'd be special rewards for doing so. So I'm curious if this is similar to that. Also, it looks like you get a discount for constructing more than one jukebox token at a time. Yeah, actually a pretty significant jukebox as you go up the rank here, but I do not have enough essence for that, nor do I know exactly what the jukebox tokens do, so we're not going to do that just yet. I cannot... Oh, nope. Nope, I don't quite have enough to upgrade charge. And mods I'm not going to spend anything on right now. So... I do have the 2 points for... this. Do I want to launch basic enemies when their health is low? I feel like I want to do that. I could also take the plus 10% to levitate. Or the plus 50%. Let's take the plus 50% to launch damage. Whenever there's a question about, like, what do I want? Let's take the thing that I'm guaranteed to never regret having access to. Alright. And... with that, that's going to call it for this episode, because the next thing we would do in terms of story content is go talk to Emily, and as previously discussed, I love it when we have a story beat to kick us off, and that story beat should involve the location and identity of, or sorry, location and disposition of Dylan. So that'll be interesting. We may not kick that off though. Like if I have an opportunity to go search out missing rangers or jump into jukebox world, that could also be a fun thing to explore at that time. So we're going to call it here. We're going to go find someplace. Rifts and greater rifts, says Feecrest. Yes, that's exactly what it was. Okay, so yeah, Feecrest was saying on our way out here, I know Epic has their issues, but he's loving the experience. Get coupon, purchase, get coupon system that they have going on right now. Yeah, you get a $10 coupon every time you spend your $10 coupon. So if there was a pile of stuff that you were looking to get during this sale, that is the way to do it. Drian is saying Epic is baby compared to Steam. Definitely has room to grow, but they don't dislike them as much as others do. It's the user interface and site features that need work. Absolutely. I think that everybody, maybe not everybody, we've had the experience here. If you go to open up Epic to see what the free game is, which I actually don't know what today's is just yet, and like it just doesn't load all the way, and you have to refresh it once and then it does, and that's just a common thing on the site. Drian is saying basically, Patikin saying basically, and the app needs a bit of work too. Then Feecrest said rifts and greater rifts. That was what I was trying to think of in Diablo 3. Feecrest says, agreed, Epic's interface is garbage. Admittedly, I'm not familiar with all the drama surrounding them. And Drian says, thank you for the fun stream. Sorry I was not awake for the beginning. No worries. I mean, it'll be up in the VOD. And on that note, like as long as we're doing non-traditional shout-outs here in these recent episodes, I always say at the beginning of a new playthrough that I'm going to do more to call out the fact that all the episodes that we do here go up into a collection. They have not custom, but they have specifically chosen header images and little descriptions that get put into the collection. It's a lot of small stuff that you don't think about, and any one step may only take a few minutes, but it's every episode, every time, and she doesn't get near enough acknowledgement of it. So thank you very much for the person who's right here. We're going to have a very, very Merry Christmas. This will probably not be our only stream today. Surviving Mars may occur a little bit later today or tomorrow. It's just sort of like thinking about when would be a good time to slot that in, because Basically, I'm going to wait to hear back from Mia to see when she's available, but then we'll make sure to text FeeQuest, so look for that. Probably one of our not as frenetically paced and more conversation-heavy streams, but Surviving Mars is also on a very, very deep discount in it, so if you're into it for a very non-traditional style city builder, that could be a lot of fun. Oh, it is Inside. Yes. I have wanted to play Inside. I'm pretty sure we picked it up during a previous Get It For Free event, but have not played it just yet. Yes, Drienne is saying thank you as well. Very, very much appreciated. Mia's saying that she's available. What are we doing? A Surviving Mars stream was the idea. now Mia's here. Jen is posting the clip. So we are going to go find somebody fun to raid. Thank you all very, very much for joining me for what I believe is episode 6, and we'll be back for episode 7 probably no later than tomorrow, but it depends. You know, it's sort of a family-centric holiday, so we'll see how it goes. Until next time, thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a great night.